Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kago coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to dive into the forums and just sort of show you where people are sitting, because people are straight up all over the place when it comes to Season of Discovery, what they want, what they're thinking, if it's dying, if it's not dying, how much hope we can cling to, what we can go with, and people are just all over. And since we've made it a series to cover the people's voice and really see what people are talking about, I think it would be fun to dive into all these varying opinions and places that people are headed. So without further ado, we'll head into there and I will see you then. Voop. Alrighty, so I've been browsing these, and some of the funniest things are happening. One really very interesting one here is that the GDKP thread from over a year ago is popping off again. This was January 2024, so over a year and a half ago, and we have people sitting here, hey, now that you've killed Sod, can you lift the ban on GDKPs? No king rules forever, my son. Sod's success shows banning GDKPs was a success. Compare Sod and Som at the same time, the numbers speak for themselves. This guy is very right, even though his name is Rip Sod, but I just think it is crazy that the GDKP people just never, ever stop. Like, they are just an unrelenting force. This is a post that was made over a year and a half ago, and they are still out here asking for it. It's crazy. It is crazy to me that they just can't accept that it's banned. Like, I don't know. And then we're going to switch it over to this one. This one is a full-on conspiracy theory from our friend Enhance My Pants. People say he only uses Chat GPT, but he has literally DM'd me in-game and sent mail because he's on Crusader Strike Horde. So I don't think it's fair to just disregard his opinion and say he's no one, because I do think he is an actual real person. But it was flagged by the community as temporary hidden. So this dude is full on the conspiracy juice, and I just think it is pure entertainment and funny. So that's why I'm going to share it with you. Blizzard's free level 85 boost for Season of Discovery players isn't some generous gift. It is a calculated move to funnel players into Mists of Pandaria Classic. The reality is the players who actually want to play MOP already have an 85 characters there and are either gearing up or already geared. This boost isn't for them. It's for the Sod players who never asked for MOP in the first place. By shelving Sod and offering this boost, Blizzard is forcing a transition other than letting players continue enjoying the game mode they really wanted. It's not about player choice, it's about propping up MOP Classic's number, an expansion that historically had the worst subscription drop in WoW history. If Blizzard truly cared about player satisfaction, they would have kept Sod running alongside MOP Classic, allowing players to decide where they wanted to spend their time. Instead, they're ensuring Sod players have no alternative but to move to a version of the game they never asked for. This isn't about rewarding players, it's about manipulating engagement metrics to align with Blizzard's corporate strategy than actual player demand. So this first comment says, bro, take off your tinfoil hat. Of course, Blizzard's trying to funnel people into MOP Classic. They always do stuff like this. Nothing new. Honestly, I don't have much info. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that Sodish isn't as popular as the other modes. Blizzard doesn't care about the people. They care about making money. And if they're making care about making money, they are making. If Sod isn't bringing in people, then they will kill it. Typing in random bold letters is annoying and not having the effect you want it to. Agreed 100%. Every one of these guys' posts are done by Chat GPT. We all know it's to drive engagement. We, as the general public, don't have hoods over head about general business workings. MOP had a large drop because Kata lasted for too long and players want to come back. It was also a theme that many people did not like. MOP has some of the best class design in WoW's history. If we have to have Sod so Classic Plus can live. Let's hope Classic Plus delivers something like Sod but better. So that's exactly right. So the biggest thing to take away is Sod in theory could go forever, right? But if they keep developing Sod, they'll never have a Classic Plus. And as painful it is for me to even admit this, Sod is their lowest performing version of Classic. It's barely, but it is the lowest performing. Era doesn't cost them anything to keep running. So Era is just literally the game in maintenance mode, continue to going. And that's exactly what Sod is going to end up. It doesn't cost them anything other than the server space to run it. They don't have to pay the devs to continue to develop it. It'll just sit here and be what it is until everyone stops playing it. The mop boost, I think it's okay. Hey guys, we have to sacrifice Sod to make Classic Plus. So here you go. Here's a reward for that. We want to send you to somewhere that we think you might enjoy. And I'm not saying this to force you to play whatever you want. If I'm saying if you legitimately enjoyed Sod and playing your classes in Sod, the class design in Kata/Mop is very similar to your Sod class design. I've been playing it on stream. I've been actually going over there and doing it, and it really genuinely, like, my mage feels pretty much exactly the same as it feels here in Season of Discovery. Like, Fire Mage, very close to it. And like I said, I'm not telling you to play what you want. I'm just saying Sod is getting sacrificed. Like, we don't have the choice. It sucks. I wish Sod would continue with all my heart. I wish maybe we got a little bit more out of it, but that is not the case. They've made their decision, so no amount of disagreeing, no amount of boycotting, no amount of anything is going to change that decision. So you can either, try to make the best of it, go give Mop a whirl, enjoy your boost, or you can just be sad and angry and upset and complain, and your voice will go on deaf ears and nothing will happen. It sucks, but that's the harsh reality we are facing. So to me, I'm just going to go give Mop a whirl, give the boost a try, and I'm going to obviously keep talking about anything important that happens with Sod. I'll never give up on Sod, but if I'm forced to, I can't field a raid team and no one else is here, then I'll have to move on. But until that day comes, I'm going to keep giving you as much Sod content and talking about Sod as possible, as well as covering some more Mop, Classic Plus, TBC. Wherever we go for WoW, I'll be there. Anyway, onward to the next one. So this one is kind of funny that it dropped literally the same day I made mine. First population update since Blizzard's farewell post, and the population decrease since Akil. 75 down to 67 point. People still love Sod, so the idea that the game is that this is the largest drop we have seen. That's the problem. This is the single largest drop in a week we have seen, and this is with the boosted people. This is with the people going in. Yeah, the very first comment. This is with some of them are just the first boss for the boosties from Rob. Sod is still not dead, of course, but the real population decline is more than 10%. Exactly. And the real drop is going to come on July 1st, obviously. People think they'll come back when the full 25% is buff is active. I just don't know what'll happen, really. It could go either way, but this should alarm everyone to have the single greatest drop off since Cattle launched and Phase 3 was in full decline. Like that is what that reflects of, and we went all the way down to 20k last time. So I'm waiting on this week's numbers, but it is kind of crazy. Then we have Ark's post, why I quit Sod. The day has come, do not let Blizzard continue to disrespect your time, value yourself, brothers. Sad to see a great creator like him, who was almost as dedicated as me towards Season of Discovery. He really made a whole PvP movement, and he didn't get his way, so he's just done, retired, gone. I clicked on that video. It's just him talking about a different game, so people are just talking about that. Not trying to start a fight or anything, just sad to see a great Sod creator like him go. The next one, Nang, Sod really died on server reset. That's crazy. So he just made the title and then he made that. I'm still here. It sure did. SC cleared yesterday and today. We're doing a 4-homer to that. Yes, Sod is dead. Yeah, no, Sod is fine. Swing and a miss. Okay, Doom Goblin. I wouldn't say fine. There's a fraction of groups that there used to be a couple weeks ago, but there's still a few groups at peak hours from 10 to 1 p.m. I sat in Iron for so 0 rage forming an LF3. Only thing I was looking for was a run or a couple Karas. The announcement plus scaling SE bus ruined parsing and made the game pointless to play till Mist comes out. The pug scene is definitely not in a great spot. I suppose I now know why Horde are dirty. They don't have doors randomly telling them to watch their back. Exactly. That's such a random post. And finally, people like this posting, they said, sad, busy single data 4 needs a Sod raid for the Mop boost. Unfortunately, he's Alliance CS Rogue. Me, and this is why I even posted here, if you have a level 60 in the Horde, me and the Sod Savers can help you. Anyone who needs to boost, like I said, I will help you. The only thing that would stop us is if we hit the 40-man here on Tuesday. We have a Tuesday and Thursday run still. As I said, we had to cannibalize it. Even someone out here says Kago's a solid dude. Love to see that. But yeah, anyway, I am down to help anyone who needs to boost. Just be Crusader Strike Hard and have a level 60. Any condition, you don't have to pay me anything. The gold doesn't matter. Honestly, I have too much and it's going to be gone very, very soon and means nothing. Then another forum post I want to show you guys that I think is really cool is the this one is pretty much because of me, and we got quite a lot of hype with it. It is a Phase 9 hype post, yeah, right here. So this got 2.7 or 2.4k comments, replies, or views, and 90 comments. So it's 10 days old. So just talking about that, and they're saying heck yeah, and then everyone just sort of typing Phase 9 hype here. I think that's probably my greatest accomplishment. Nice to see that I can galvanize the people in a way like that. Makes me pretty happy, and just seeing everyone who really does want Phase 9. This was actually my first actual post on the forum. I came in here and typed Phase 9 hype. I can't really find it, so I'm trying to look for it. I'm one of the Since and me pretty much have the same picture, but there's very few Horde players, so it's really easy to spot your own post. There we go. Phase 9 hype. That was literally my first forum post right there. But you just love to see everyone getting hyped for it, even though, but I mean, obviously this was before the blue post, but it completely ended it. But anyway, guys, you can always have hope, you know? A little hope never kills anyone, but I will say there is no hope of Phase 9. You can hype it up. Just, you know, this just tells them your wants and desires. The survey is actually pretty huge. The survey shows us that is an official Blizzard survey. So that is telling us they are pulling for Classic Plus and looking into things that they want to give us for Classic Plus. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.